Hello, welcome to the Cloud Factory. My name is Sandy and today I'm going to talk to you about sewing machines. I will show you some types of sewing machines that you can use for your home work or for your projects. There are several types of sewing machines, so I will show you the 4 or 5 general types of, so you can choose yours depending on your needs and depending on what you like to do or what you want to do. I will also show you my sewing machines, but first let's go and see which kind of sewing machines you can find in the market. These are the 5 types of sewing machine we will talk about in this video. Of course, there are more types of sewing machines, but these 5 I choose it because are the most affordable ones. Most of all are the most useful for someone who work at home. So we have the very basic sewing machine, the basic sewing machine, the computerized, a machine for embroidery and sewing, and the overlock machine. I will show you the pictures of brother machines because it's the brand I usually get, but you can find the same types of sewing machines in every commercial brand. So let's start. This is a very basic sewing machine. As you can see here, it's small and is light, and the most important thing is it has 14 stitches. I think this is a good model because for a very basic sewing machine 14 stitches is too much. A normal very basic sewing machine, it has around 5 to 10 stitches, and here you can see the round selector for the stitch, and you can see the part in the machine to make the reverse stitch. So you have the basic features like straight stitch, zigzag stitch. Some of these machines has a system to make buttonholes in 4 steps or in 3 steps, but other than that is the only thing you can do with this normal very basic sewing machine, like straight stitch, normal projects, no embroidery, no decorative stitches. Of course, this machine comes with a foot part, and you can make any simple clothes or any simple project or repair some clothes or garments that you need to repair. Of course, if you want to make an outfit or a dress that doesn't need overlock or doesn't need a special stitch, or you don't want to make a decorative stitch, or you don't want to embroider it, then you can use this very basic sewing machine to construct a full outfit. Now this is the basic sewing machine, and I will not explain you in detail here because I have this one and I will show you later in this video and we will see everything then. I only want to mention that this one comes with about 40 or 50 stitches, reverse stitch, and some other features that you will see later in this video. Of course, this one is better than the very basic sewing machine. It's a little bit costlier, but it has also not embroidering but decorative stitches, so it's useful, and also you can make a little bit more advanced projects. The computerized sewing machine, this one is a standard model. I have this one, you saw it in my videos before, so also I will show you later in this video. This is some pictures of the features this machine has, but I can tell you that the new thing about the computerized sewing machine is you don't need anymore the foot part to use the machine. It comes with the foot part, so you can choose if you use it or not. Now this one is a special and great sewing machine because it's for embroidery and also is for sewing. So you don't need to get separate machines for both things. You have everything here, and it's computerized also, so the only thing you have to do is plug it with your computer, make your design on your computer, or you can even get your design already made designs for this machine. Just put it in the computer, transfer it to the machine, and sit and press a button and watch the machine working. Here you can see some of the features. You can make embroidery, quilting, sewing, and almost any kind of project you want to make with this machine, you will be able to do it. This machine is an overlock machine and is a extremely useful machine for advanced tailors, you can say. You can't embroider with this machine, I think, but other than that, any kind of stitch you can make it. You don't need any other machine if you have this one. And if you sew, for example, this kind of stitches in the edge of some fabrics, already made fabric, you can make it with this machine. It works with more than one thread, obviously, and the thing this machine do is at the same time that is getting together your both fabrics, is sewing it and is selling the edge of your fabric. So it's so useful, and the most important thing is the final work will be like high quality work. This is my second sewing machine. It's a brother model and it's the BM 2800. It comes with 27 stitches. With this selector you can set the stitch you want. Here we have two lines of stitches. This is for SS and this is normal stitch. So for SS you can see here, if you want one of these stitches you have to select from this inner part, and if you want one of these normal stitches you have to select from the outer line of stitches. So as you can see here, you have normal stitch, you have zigzag, you have other kinds of zigzag which are so useful if you don't have an overlock machine. This stitch is to make buttonholes and other decorative stitches that are simple but beautiful. It's so useful. For example, when you, as I told you, when you don't have an overlock machine, you can simply choose one of these and finish your garments in a beautiful way. Other than that, you can make embroidery with this. Well, I like this machine. First of all, it's so simple, so you don't have any complication at the time to use it. It's very easy to understand since the first time. This is, as you know, the part to put the thread, and for me this is amazing because this part is straight. In other machines and you can push it and take it out, and this is, for me this is so useful because if your thread is straight it will never fail. That doesn't happen with other machines which have this part like in an horizontal way, so if you have a thread like so long, the thread will fall in the floor several times while you are sewing. Well, here this part is important because it's an semi-automatic part to fill the bobbin. As you can see, for these models are not made from metal anymore, it's plastic. This I don't like, but anyway, even I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't have that part where you have to put the bobbin inside as in the old machines. So I don't know, I know this is more useful, but I just miss the traditional way. So also something so useful is the cover for the bobbin is transparent, so you can be aware when your thread is almost finished, so you can change it on time. You only have to insert the bobbin, and after that cut it from here. Just put your thread here, and here it have a blade, so that will cut your thread, and your sewing machine it will be ready to use. Another interesting part is this machine has a semi-automatic mechanism to put your thread inside your needle, so you only have to push this, keep your thread near of your needle hole, and this part it will pull the thread through the needle hole, so it's useful. This part is for reverse stitch, as you can see here in this symbol. So you have to sew it in the normal way and press this, and your sewing machine it will stitch on reverse. That is useful, you know, to reinforce some stitches. Now in this part you can control the tension of your thread. As you know, this is so important. If the tension is not the correct, your stitch it will be wrong. Here you can set the size of your, this is the length and this is the width of your stitch, so you can choose. You have from 1 to 4, and if you go over here you have the SS, which I told you before. If you put it here, then you can select the stitches in the inner part. And as I told you before, this machine has this stitch. With this stitch, the number 1, you can make buttonholes in one step. Now the accessories, well, with this machine it comes the normal foot, which is this one. This foot is to make the stitches number 2, number 3, number 4, all the stitches that are straight or zigzag, and most of the stitches in this machine. Now this foot is to install zippers. This foot is for buttons, and this foot is for buttonholes, and it also comes with 2 more bobbins and with more needles, and with this needle which is double, so you can use 2 colors of thread for decorative stitches. And this is an extension for this part. If you are working with this needle, the double one, you will need 2 colors of thread, so you have to put 1 color here and another color here. And this part is just to press the thread inside this part, or this one also. If you want to start sewing your own clothes or make home projects or anything you want to do about sewing, this machine is so useful and so easy to understand how to use it. Also is cheap. I will leave you the link of the website in the description of the video. I think they shipped worldwide, so you can buy it online. My next sewing machine is a machine you saw already in my videos. It's the machine I use the most, because the other one for me right now is not enough. I need something more for my project. The model is CP6500 and is also from Brother. This machine is amazing because it's so light. The material is so resistant. This plastic is more resistant than the other. You have the same selector for the tension of the thread. Here you have the buttons to up and down the needle, stitch and reverse, and this is the button to stitch. And this is the speed selector of your stitch. You can use it with this, or also only push this button. You can choose. You have this button here to turn it on, and from here you can select the number of the stitch you want. Here you can set also the length and the width of your stitch. This is in millimeters, and here you have all the diagram of the stitches you can choose. This machine comes with 59 stitches, and as you can see here, some of the decorative stitches are so beautiful. You have 3 styles of straight stitch, then you have styles of zigzag. From here, from the 29 to the 35, you have all these kinds of stitches for buttonholes. Is also in one step, and more decorative stitches. For example, the 49, I will set 1, 2, 3, 4 here and 9 here, and the machine automatically is telling me which foot I need, the foot N. So I just get my foot N, install it. This machine also comes with an automatic mechanism to insert the thread in the needle. As you can see here, I only have to press it and that's it. The bobbin is the same as I show you in the other machine. It's also with the transparent cover, so you can check when your thread is not enough. The bobbins are the same, not metal anymore. The mechanism for the thread of the bobbin is the same with the blade here. You have the same mechanism here to fill the bobbin with thread. This I don't like it so much because this is, as I was telling you before, in an horizontal way. So sometimes with this kind of thread is perfect, but what if you have a bigger one? Sometimes the thread fell on the floor. This part here to save your things, the accessories. The accessories you will get with this machine. This foot is, as I told you before, to make buttonholes. This one, this foot, the name of this foot is overlock foot. That doesn't mean you have an overlock machine, but you can make like an imitation, you can say like a copy or a substitute for the overlock machine. Now this foot is for monograms, that means letters, or for decorative stitches. This foot is for zippers. This foot is for, this is a normal foot for zigzag or straight stitch. This foot is for invisible stitch, and this foot is to attach buttons. The second extension for the second color of thread. Bobbins. Cover for the thread is this one, but this is bigger, is the same, and a very small one. These things to clean the machine. This is to open this thing here. Sorry for the light, I will. And this is to clean it from inside. As you can see in my videos, this machine is so useful and amazing.